Adulthood isn't about reaching the age of 18 or 21. It's about responsibility. And nothing announces responsibility louder than owning a home. Renting seems convenient. I get that. You sign a lease, you travel light, you move when the mood changes. But convenience can really lack substance, and you know it. Because if you can leave at any time, then people never learn to depend on you for your support, and you don't grow strong without being under a little bit of this kind of pressure. Our culture puts a premium on endless mobility, on keeping your options open. But endless options grow tiresome. At some point, maturity demands that you choose, that you plant your flag, that you build your own boundaries. And then within the walled garden that you've defined for yourself, you create your own paradise. And paradise comes with responsibilities, as you remember from the story of Adam and Eve, with a job to do. And that's not in the least bit bad, because it's our jobs that give real meaning to what otherwise would be a rather pointless life. So today, for most of us, we'll need a mortgage to build our paradise. And a mortgage isn't just a debt obligation. It's a covenant with your community. It says, I'm staying, I'm building, I'm accountable. Because when you own a home, the leaky faucet is your problem. And that's the point. And it's a good thing, because the leak gives you responsibility and an important task to do so that your wife and kids and the guests that come to your house have a comfortable and respectable place to live and hang out. Responsibility sharpens you. It forces you to be on a budget, to plan, to invest, not just in your property and your asset, but in your competence, in your learning. Because of this responsibility that you must fill, you become the kind of guy who fixes things instead of waiting for someone else to fix them for you. And then with that competence comes freedom. That's the reward. The freedom to paint the walls any color you want to paint them, to plant a tree as big as you want to grow it, and hopefully that will outlive you, that will be shade for your kids to play underneath, and a place for your neighbors to hang out and have shade for their car, and they can count on you. Because if the world is a transient place, then permanence like this is absolutely revolutionary. And you can be that revolutionary force in your community. Owning a home puts roots in your community. You vote, you care about schools, you meet the people next door because you are the man next door. You stop doom strolling through your own life and you start shaping it yourself, all because you choose to take your place, and not as a renter, but as a homeowner. So if you've been telling yourself, I'll just rent forever, it's easier and cheaper that way, I think you should reconsider. That's not freedom, it's bondage, or at the very least, it's a form of Sisyphean existence where you're rolling a rock up a hill only to have it roll back down on you again every time your landlord decides to non-renew your lease, or your apartment community raises its rent just a little too high, or worse, someone moves in over your head that's loud and won't let you sleep at night. So step into the world of the dignity and ownership. Build equity and meaning instead of transience, because when you own a home, you're building the next chapter of your identity. And that's actually a really big deal.